When you first
Yeah.
started, if we take it back, did you see yourself doing this for the rest of your life? Or, did you not picture yourself still being a rock star at this stage in your life? Because it's incredible.
Uh, Once I became famous with Kiss, I pretty much knew that. Well, once I had the hit album with New York Groove, and I realized I was more productive and more innovative without those guys being around me, because sometimes they'd stifle my creativity. Uh, Once I knew I could do it on my own, I realized, there was no stopping me. And, you know, that was the kind of the writing on the wall for me when I had the success of my first solo record. And then I left the group in 82 because I wasn't happy with the direction.
Yeah.
I didn't like doing, I was made for loving you. I didn't think we should be doing disco rock songs. And it was a slow process, but after the Elder, that was the icing on the cake because from day one, I kept telling Bob Ezrin, Paul, and Gene, this album is the songs aren't bad, but the fans aren't going to buy it. And they just kept saying, hey, all right, you're entitled to your opinion, but we're overruling you. I said, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned I was made for loving you. Were you surprised at how big of a hit that song ended up being?
Not really, because it was the disco era,
Right.
and it's not a bad song. My arm, I used to play through the whole song. My wrist would sometimes lock up, you
Yeah.
know, and I mean, I hated playing it, and I wasn't a huge fan of disco music. I mean, the only time I danced disco music when I was in Studio 54, I've had a bottle of champagne. Yeah, you dance to anything. But it wasn't my bag. I've always been tried to be true to my roots. I'm a blues-based rock guitarist. I learned from the masters, Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, Pete Townsend, the Kinks. The whole English invasion happened when I was like 14, 15, 16, and it changed my life.